celebrate a milestone on a project that will provide an immediate benefit to local and regional motorists.
Thank you, Bijan. It's really a pleasure to be here. And on behalf of Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger and Secretary of Business, Transportation, and Housing Dale Bonner, I want to join today in celebrating a very, very significant improvement to the transportation network in the Bay Area. Just so you know, on a daily basis, we see about 176,000 cars, buses, trucks, and other motorized vehicles traveling along this corridor. That's a very, very heavily congested route. The opening of this segment of HOV, high occupancy vehicle lanes, has been done incrementally as sections were completed so that we could make the lanes accessible to more motorists as soon as possible. So we're here today to celebrate the final segments in both the north and southbound direction. These segments are a small part of the Mission 880 project, but a very, very large part of the big picture of a continuous high-occupancy vehicle lane network that begins in San Leandro and goes through to Route 237.
The work that the Caltrans team has done, being someone who's really watched it from the outside, now having the opportunity to see it from the inside, I really want to say that I marvel at the ability and the agility that Caltrans moves these projects, and the focus to delivery that they have, and the commitment to make sure there's efficiency and responsibility in how they do so.
Caltrans has worked diligently to make a number of operational and safety improvements to the I-880 corridor, which stretches from Oakland to San Jose. And I'm proud to have supported a number of these reconstruction projects and look forward to working with Caltrans in the future to make sure that I-880 and California's other highways are able to handle the needs of the state's growing population.
The best thing about this project, I believe, is it's connecting Santa Clara County with Alameda County, two large business economic employers here in the Bay Area. This will give better access, whether it's somebody trying to get to their job, whether it's somebody trying to move goods and services between the two counties.
I was on this freeway 3 times, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday over the last weekend. So yes, I am a constant driver of this freeway. And I'm wondering, where was this all back in the late 70s and 80s when I was traveling this direction with a high degree of frequency? I really could have used it back then, but I'm glad to hear it in 2008 that it's open. As a driver, this will be a tremendous asset, not only, as Scott mentioned, for commuters, but for just people on the weekends, getting these extra lanes, capacity. There is nothing that can be said to equate with capacity.
In addition, part of the final phase of this interchange, we do have the HOV. We're going to widen the ramps over here on Mission Boulevard between I-880 and Warm Springs Boulevard, and we're going to add ramps at Cato Road. And then we'll be building a grade separation down here at Warren Avenue, so when people won't have to stop for all the trains. The Cato Road exit will help NUMMI, which is right in back of them, and they're the largest employer that we have here in Alameda County. But today we're here to celebrate the carpool lanes, and it is rather exciting for all of us who've been caught in traffic, and Fremont wants to be part of the solution, not part of the problem, so we're delighted that no one will have to slow down.
You've heard a lot about all of the complications of the projects and how we got here. So I'm just going to start out with congratulating people, because that's ultimately what gets us to these events today. And as many people have said before me, it's the voters of Alameda County that provided the money to get these projects into design, to get these projects into the right-of-way phase, into the environmental phase, along with all of the great money from the state. And now the voters again have stepped up with the bonds for 1B, and they're still stepping up with sales tax measures throughout the state.